streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It's time to get up and tune into your daily Boss FM news with your favorite duo, Xander
and Kayla.
Now, guys, let's get right into the news.
So as you all know, Saturday was a huge day for us because Joe Biden won over the state of Pennsylvania, pushing the stagnant number of 264 electoral votes way past the 270 mark. After the race had been called, many took to the streets to celebrate. And guess what? I was one of the people who did. I was blasting FDT by, what's his name?
YG and Nipsey. Yeah, no. I think we all were like...
Woo! Ding dong, the witch is dead!
I want to say I started blasting it, and then this lady next to me in traffic, she had a huge, like one of the big Biden and Harris flags sticking out of her sunroof, and everyone was beeping, so I was beeping with her, playing with it. So, however, the race is not over though. President Trump, he has his little Twitter finger, so he took to Twitter spreading false information saying, "I won the election by a lot." On Saturday, he tweeted, "I won the election by 71 million legal votes. Bad things happened which our observers were not allowed to see." He was also forgetting that Biden had won approximately 75 million.
North Carolina, Georgia, and Alaska are still in the process of counting votes, with North Carolina and Alaska leaning towards Donald Trump and Georgia leaning towards Joe Biden. Despite waiting on these states, the race has basically already been called since Biden has surpassed the 270 electoral vote mark. We're just waiting on those final numbers.
I don't care. I don't care what they think. I mean, yeah, I care, but he's won. He's my president, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's so stupid. And all like these legal allegations Trump is doing in some of these states where he's like asking for like to sue these states for like ballots. If you actually look at some of the lawsuits, he's suing for like 100 or like 200 votes, and it's like that's really and it's like, is that really going to make a difference when you have like Biden is in the lead of like 20,000? Like, really? Right. If he wants to lose twice by us recounting the votes, like, let him lose twice.
But I don't even think they're going to recount because it took how many days? But it's the 8th, so it took 5 days to count off, and we're still not even done counting votes. I don't think they're going to recount votes.
I don't think so either, but definitely not across the board. Maybe some certain states might, but
yeah. Well, it's very unfortunate when we report on the passing of people, especially when they've made a huge impact on the world. It's in my deepest regret right now to say that this weekend we lost 2 beautiful souls, Alex Trebek and Davion Bennett, or better known as his stage name, King Von. The Canadian-American TV personality who was the longtime host for the popular quiz show Jeopardy passed away yesterday after fighting a long and hard battle of pancreatic cancer. And after an altercation broke out of a nightclub on Friday, King Von ended up getting shot several times. His killer, Timothy Lee, has now been charged with his murder. My condolences and my heart goes out to both the families. I'm lost for words, especially with Alex Trebek. I remember when he said on Jeopardy one day that he was, battling cancer, but, his spirit was very positive when he said that he was going to beat it. So it's really sad to see him go. And King Von too. I listened to his music from time to time, and in the rap community, he seemed like he had a huge impact and to him. So.
Well, it seemed as though the Fantastic Beasts series is going to need to find a new Grindelwald because Johnny Depp has been asked to leave the franchise. Depp confirmed his departure from the series on Friday in an Instagram post. Here's a section of what he said in the post. "I wish to let you know that I have been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts series, and I have respected and agreed to that request." He continued, "The surreal judgment of the courts in the UK will not change my fight to tell the truth and I confirm that I plan to appeal. Depp's departure comes only days after the closure of his libel lawsuit with The Sun, a British news publication who released an article on him in 2018. In the article, the publication accused Depp of being a wife beater and stated that they had overwhelming evidence to prove that Depp assaulted his wife on multiple occasions. Women's rights groups in Britain praised the ruling. So, I mean, him leaving the series is not like a big thing for me personally, but knowing that someone is out there, like a publication, is just showing off, like, and listening to these women who have been like victims of abuse, like that's always a good thing, and I'm 100% for that. So
Yeah, I agree. I have never seen the show, so it doesn't make a difference. But if he is, beating on his wife, I'm glad that the publication is out. But if he's not, that's something hard to come back for. That can like demolish your career. So
yeah, I guess. Well, yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. We'll just have to see more on the story, I guess, because I honestly didn't know that much about it before
thanks.
hearing about this.
Yeah, because he's he's a pivotal actor. Who doesn't know who Johnny Depp is? So for him to be doing something like that behind closed doors, that's wild. All right, everyone, that is it for your Monday's morning recap. Make sure you tune in later today at 8:30 p.m. for some more news with Boss FM.
If you'd like to rewatch any of our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our Boss FM app, as well as all of our social media platforms.
Thanks again for tuning in, y'all. It's Kayla.
And it's Xander.
Have a great day.